Viewer Friday is here again. Yo, what is up, Crocs and Climb members, Poker fans, and others who will stump on this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen here with another Viewer Friday. Today's topic, Dawn versus Serena. Thank you, Buizo9798. I probably shouldn't have said that. Whatever, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're here. He basically wanted me to talk about which one I like more because I hate both of them, right? I hate Dawn. I hate Serena. Well, I think it's kind of obvious at this point that I just actually despise Serena as a character. I feel that she is pointless. I think that she should not exist, right? I think that she should just be forgotten forever and ever. I don't feel that way about Dawn. I don't like her character because of the personality she was given. I thought that she was kind of annoying. I thought she was kind of obnoxious, and I didn't like all the times she did. But I can't really hate the writing for her. It was just the personality they gave her. She was written a lot better than Serena has. Like, it's funny because, like, even though I hate Gen 4 and I will hate, like, the anime is doomed at this point. There's no way they can fix that. But the games have at least a little bit of chance. But, like, I will always hate Gen 4 anime because there was a lot of problems with it. It was very bad pacing problems that they had. I didn't like the characters. The gyms were meh. The league was fine. I think the only thing, I always give it the benefit of the doubt, you know, because Paul was a thing. And Paul is honestly the best thing that has ever happened in the show. Right? I feel like that was like a crowning moment for the franchise. Paul is a character who's supposed to symbolize competitive Pokemon players. Yay! Right? Although I should feel offended by that because I am now officially a competitive Pokemon battler. But that's besides the point. I always give him Paul, right? Paul was one of the bright moments of the Diamond and Pearl saga. With X and Y, Bonnie is the shining example of what the series has that's actually pretty good, right? Bonnie right now is kind of untouched in terms of, like, how, like, she's actually the best of the group at this point. Like, it's really, really sad how the character is supposed to be the least important have the minor character development is honestly the best of the main four in the group. Which is weird. That's besides the point. So it's like they both shows have something I can cling on and say at least this was good. But looking back at how the progress of the Gen 6 anime has been and a lot of the poor decisions the writers have made, I honestly have to say Dawn was at least well written. Her Pokemon were well done. Besides, like, Pachirisu. I think that's her biggest flaw. And, like, Baneri at least had Pikachu, so that was like a thing that was able to, like, help her out a little bit. But, like, Piplup was good. I love the Mamoswine arc. Well, the swine up into Piloswine into Mamoswine arc. That was pretty good. The Togekiss felt kind of weird because it's like they just kind of gave it to her. I still don't like the fact that she gave away Ash's Ambipom. Like, she literally just gave it away. It was like he traded that Pokemon to you because you wanted it for contest, and you're just like, here, take it away. Like, that's still like a bitch move. At least Serena hasn't done that. That's because Serena has nothing worth trading, and her Pokemon are complete ass. There, I said it, okay? Serena sucks as a character. Her Pokemon are terrible. Her character development is horrible. The writing is trash. She sucks. She honestly just sucks in every sense of the word. There is nothing, like, actually looking at it now, there's no redeeming quality that Serena has besides what people like to say around, like, all the emotion first, oh, well, she belongs with Ash, or those weird creepy people that are like, oh no, she's hot. Like, bruh, she's like 10 years old. Get over it. You are a 22-year-old man. There's actually, like, creepy, like, older guys making, like, weird fan fictions of this shit. Like, bruh, get a life. Seriously, like, stop it. This is disturbing. She's a 10-year-old girl. Dawn, she had her moments where it was frustrating. She had those depression arcs that really irritated me to no avail. But you know what? At least they made sense, right? The problem with the depression arc that Serena had is that this was her first time trying something new, right? She was trying something new for the first time. Dawn has her mom, who is literally a master coordinator. There is a lot hanging on her. She should have seen contests. She should have been with her mom practicing for a contest. There's already like a root in there. So it made sense when she fell into a rut because her mom is already like, there's like high expectations of her. So there's a lot of pressure, even if it's just self-pressure. You know, try to live up to your mom's achievements. I get that. Serena doesn't have this problem. Serena literally said, I don't want to be what my mom is. I want to be a performer. Okay, good for you. You want to be independent for yourself. That's great. Guess what? That's when she started being bad. Because as soon as they gave her the performance goal, they never really gave it the attention it needed. At least with contests, they constantly showed them practicing. So, you know, Dawn had those episodes dedicated to her trying to master a new technique, who then Ash was able to copy. And even then, there's also the part where Dawn looked what Ash was doing and was like, hey, I could try to use that for my contest. Like when he did the whole grotto thing where he would swallow the energy ball to do that weird, crazy effect. And she's like, I can do that with Mamoswine. And look at that. She learned something. I think Kulava could do it too. Or Cyndaquil. I think. Not Kulava. I think. Was Cyndaquil able to do it too? Because I can't quite remember. I know Mamoswine did it. I clearly remember Mamoswine doing that thing where he ate the ice shard and got those nice spikes on top of it, which was amazing. So that was practice. They actually showed progress. They showed the struggle of Nick trying, because like the ice aqua jet, that was amazing. That was a great arc. Her struggling to try to perfect this thing, and then Ash was able to take it from her and then use it, which was awesome. Ash literally stole her idea and was able to perfect it. It was hilarious. But the fact that they showed her struggling made you connect with the character. You're like, okay, damn, she's really, really trying here, and she can't, like, there's just something. There's something she's missing. With Serena, we don't get that connection because they never show her doing anything. For the most part, and if they have any episode where they're going to show her practicing, we literally get like 2 minutes of it, and either something happens that gets it interrupted, like Pancham and Breakson fighting it out, or some Team Rocket member coming in doing something, or it's literally like the end of the performance practice so that we don't see anything. We never see the struggle. We never see the problem, the issues that come up when she's trying to perfect these routines. So all we get is like a glimpse of what might be something that doesn't even show up in the actual performance, because now she has this whole crazy routine that, while beautiful, makes absolutely no sense because there's no build up to it. This was my problem with the second performance that she won, which was literally right after she was like, hey, let's have a double battle, and in the middle of the battle stopped it so she could practice the routine overnight, because literally that's how they explained it. It's literally overnight because the performance was literally the next morning. So she practiced and perfected a whole routine overnight and was able to incorporate it into whatever routine she already had since prior to that day, and mish it together and come out with like a perfect performance that gives her a win. How the fuck can you justify that? You can't. You actually can't justify that, because it absolutely makes no sense for you to completely master a whole new routine overnight and able to blend it into what already routine you had set prior. It just doesn't work. There's no professional out there. And I'm being serious. There's nobody in this world who can think of a routine, practice it for a couple hours into the night, and all of a sudden the next day they have the best routine of their life. It just doesn't work. Even in this universe, it doesn't work. Things require practice and training. We don't see this happening, so in that case, it invalidates any accomplishment Serena gets, because it literally just feels like they're giving her stuff. Which is why I'm glad she loses the masterclass, because she shouldn't have even been in the first place. And I know for a fact, this honestly happens a lot of the time when people try to bring up shit to try to counterpoint that. Oh, we never see this character practice, we never see this character practice, we never see... She's the main fucking character. Are you meaning to tell me you're going to compare to, like, unimportant characters or side characters? Are you saying Serena's not a main character? Because that's literally what it sounds like you're saying, right? At least with Dawn, yeah, we didn't see Barry practice. We didn't see... Or not Barry. Barry that was in the contest. We didn't see Kenny practice. We didn't see Zoe practice. We didn't see Jessie practice. But guess what? Dawn is the main fucking character, so of course she needs screen time to practice her routines, because contests require practice. Performances require practice. If we don't see this happening, it literally feels like they're just handing them things because there's no payoff. There's no payoff to the training because the training is non-existent. And like I said, you can't argue against that because they literally gave her an entire routine to combine with her already made routine overnight and perfect it. That in itself proves there is no practicing going on because it wouldn't have worked. She would have flopped right there. She would have completely failed because she would not have had enough time to practice and master this routine. So upsetting. Just so angry. Gosh, I hate Serena's character. Like literally, with Dawn, I mean, I get upset, but I don't get riled up and angry because of how worthless this character is. So I just feel like Dawn just, she's still annoying. She's still obnoxious. But at least she had character. She had development. Her Pokemon had character development. She had arcs dedicated to her Pokemon. The whole Piloswine and Mamoswine arc of rejection was a struggle, and she was able to overcome it, giving her a positive outlook and like, hey, I can do this. The whole Togekiss thing and the contest, and like at least she was done correctly. She had a character arc. She had her mom to be like a goal, but also a stressful goal because now she has somebody that pretty much like, well, literally self-doubt and self-pressure because now there's a goal you have and already your mom is a master at this. So you're like, crap, I have a lot to live up to. So that in itself is more interesting than you trying to rebel against your mom's wishes and then not show it off at all. Because at least that was flourished. At least that was fleshed out. She had those issues because she was struggling. Because her mom is a master coordinator and she has a lot to live up to. And her rivals are actually cool. I love Zoe. Zoe was one of the coolest characters in there. And Jessie was competent. I loved Jessie in the contest because she was awesome. And guess what? She was in most of them. She was in most of them. She was really, really good in a lot of them. And all of that, we did get to see her winning without Dawn being there. We actually see her win a ribbon. But that has, without any other characters being there. Like literally it was just a contest she was in and we see her winning the ribbon. Like that was just so satisfying. We didn't even get that here. We don't even get that here. Yeah, we see her winning once with Serena in the performance, but guess what? The reason she won was because Eevee fell on the face. Like it wasn't even they literally tried to take credit away from Jessie by having Eevee flop. Like, oh, Serena can only lose if somebody falls down on the ground, and I don't know. I just can't. It's stupid. I just hate this character. I really hope to God that she just goes away. I never want to see her again. I legit never want to see her again because of how trash she is. I actually didn't have a problem with Dawn showing it back up in black and white. I didn't. I mean, granted, I felt like it was weird because she got a whole big arc, but I didn't have a problem with her showing up again. I actually do not want to see Serena ever again. Ever. Like, ever. So, Dawn, Gen 6 has helped me appreciate you a lot more. I no longer hate you as much as I do. You're still not my favorite. That spot will always belong to May because May is awesome and amazing and I love her character, personality, everything. But you're cool. We're cool now. We're cool. Serena's trash. She can go on the bottom. Good for you. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been SoresanCrockxen and I'll see you guys in future videos.